Alright, welcome back everybody. Let's go ahead and load up. In the last stream I was really thinking that we were going to have to restart, but almost inexplicably we attacked the strongest player on the board and they haven't really, they kind of backed down it seemed. So we're going to run with it and see how things develop. So we're down here, sieging Amosa right now. War was a mistake. We have only ever wanted peaceful relations. We offer a truce. They're trying to buy us off with Hyperion, but I really need systems. So I'm going to refuse that. And currently, well, hold on. Refusing this truce will cost you 500 influence, while accepting it will make the defeated civilizations pay tribute of 148 dust a turn for 14 turns. No. Refuse. Okay, will you stop spamming me with messages? So these guys, they need to heal. Actually, they're looking pretty good. What was it that I was wanting to do with them? Did they need to be updated or something? No. Wolf's Head kind of needs to do some healing, but you know what? I think I put heal bots on him. I forget what to call them, but it's a module you can put on where he's healing once every turn. So actually, I think we're going to be fine. Oh, the Bastion's on its way back for healing. And these guys are inbound to add to our force. And then this is my new Wolf's Head. And he also is inbound. Okay, so I have some understanding of what's going on from the last game. We have border friction happening here. This is a high industry system, so we're going to want to put that up. These are all science-based things. This one, also science. We can probably put this up also. Strategic resources. There's only one here, this one. So I don't think this would be a good system for that. And now we're ready to push to turn 146 then. Hacking operation left unassigned, that's fine. Academy power increased. What do we got here? Isyander's Gambit. You are cursed to live in interesting times. The leader of the Academy and those who follow or trust him have decided to put their endgame plan into motion. The what or why of it is no longer debatable, it is happening. Some will side with them in their crusade to bring back the lost, a race of beings harvested and eliminated by the Endless. Others will oppose them, for it is rumored that the lost, when congregated in large numbers, had the power of gods. Which are you? The time has come to choose, for Isyander's words have been heard by all civilizations in the galaxy. The time of penance has come, wrongs must be righted, the innocent restored, and evil purged. The innocent restored and the evil purged. None of us were actors in the original crime, but all of us bear the curse of knowledge and responsibility. Those of us who would see justice done will act. Are you with us or against us? Will you see the lost restored or tacitly condone the act of genocide? His words are chosen with care. Choose your actions accordingly. Well, that's an ultimatum, and I don't normally trust people who hand out ultimatums. Unless I've seen like all the surrounding context and I've seen a build up to an ultimatum. But whenever it feels like that's step one for you, then I don't tend to trust it. But I'm also just trying to learn the game, so I'm not trying to make an additional enemy. The galaxy is corrupt and brutal. The return of the lost is the only chance to alter it forever into something more harmonious. The doors of the Academy are closed during the crisis. No heroes can be hired or even get healed. Oh, wow. Fleets only have to arrive at the identified system first in order to win the system. Note, you won't be able to invade or attack the Academy. Okay, that's rejuvenate. Defend. The leader of the Academy is either mad or simply megalomaniac. Take control of the critical sites that he needs to use to execute his insane plan. The doors of the Academy are closed during the... Okay, same thing. Fleets only have to arrive at the identified system first in order to win the system. Find and orbit a majority of the lodestone systems before those who condone the genocide find and control them. All right. Well, from a roleplay perspective, I think we would go with defend, but this seems like the easier route since the Academy is very powerful, and I'm just trying to learn the game, so that's what I'm going to go with. All right, new luxury resource, Red Sang, plus 60 food on a system. Imperials. And we can push all of our fleets forward. You should be able... Oh, I can't heal you? Oh, that's a settler. Here we go. New event, Trial by Fire Part 2. The artillery officer's trial spirals out of control. Nationalists within your empire argue it was a mistake to ever empower an outsider within your military. In turn, those accusations outrage minorities across your population and their allies who have pledged loyalty to your cause. Okay, I understand. So they're talking about ethnic nationalists. This is like what we have happening in South Africa right now, where the my understanding, and I it's not like I've looked deep into this, but the black nationalists are wanting to get rid of all the white people. So it's like South Africa for South Africans only, and like the indigenous populations, you know, and that's the same brand of nationalism that Adolf used. But there's another kind of nationalism called civic nationalism, and a civic nationalism isn't looking at ethnicity as the dividing line. It looks at who's a member of the nation. It could be a whole bunch of ethnicities, but it wants to prioritize those who are citizens of the nation over those who are just visiting, or who maybe like refugees or something like that. So it's an important distinction because they're radically different presuppositions within those two camps. But this one right here, for this context, they are talking about ethnic nationalists. So ethnic nationalists within your empire argue it was a mistake to ever empower an outsider within your military. In turn, those accusations outrage minorities. See, the minorities are still a part of your nation, but these ethnic nationalists don't trust them. Across your population, their allies who have pledged loyalty to your cause are outraged. The officer is convicted but maintains his innocence and begs you to expand your investigation. He recalls reviewing the stolen intelligence as a routine operations check and that he forwarded it to several other officers for review. Protests against the officer's arrest have begun on several worlds and public action is needed to sway the mood of the public. Alright, if we shut down the protests, we'll get additional damage on our fleets. Gotta admit, that's tempting. 50% though of chance of creating a major political crisis. Order must be brought to the Empire. One man's fate cannot be allowed to put an end to all the hard work your military has fought for. Okay, that's understandable, but you can also argue that if justice isn't applying to the one, then it's probably not applying to a whole bunch. You got to be even-handed, so the one is representative of the whole in that case. Pardon officer plus 10. Man, what about more investigation? Plus 10 approval on systems with minor civilizations, and it increases the pacifist political ideology. In a personal meeting with you, the officer tells you he resents the guilty conviction and the way his people have been put on trial. He declines the offer to return to military service, but does state he will work to join his people in fighting for their place within the Empire. Well, alright, so we're the Empire, and the Empire I think of is the Roman Empire. And what they were very good at, and this is actually the opposite of what I believe in, but it worked for them, is they believe in pragmatism. That means that they don't really have a set standard of moral belief. They're willing to do whatever is the best course of action in the surrounding circumstances. A modern term for it would be situational ethics, which I abhor. But that's, I think, what I'm going to go with here. If I were trying to roleplay this empire, I believe we would look at situational ethics, because that's kind of what authoritarians tend to do. And our situation is that we're at war against a larger empire right now, trying to take a system. I think I can handle this approval hit. Well, you know what? I'm hurting pretty bad on approval. But that plus 30% damage. And I simply don't have a whole lot of minor civilizations. You know what? Actually, now that I'm reading, I'm understanding this a little bit differently. All of my systems have minor civilization representation. Let me see about that. The Pirate League has been eliminated. All pirate lairs have been destroyed. Pirate fleets will continue to roam, but no new ones will be created. Existing fleets won't receive upgrades. Alright, good. Academy Final Quest Team Rejuvenators. The galaxy is corrupt and brutal. What do we have here? Team composition. Okay. Oh, so it splits the AIs up into teams. I see. Oh god, get through all of this. I want to go look at my systems. Team chosen, find an orbit. Okay. X. Frickin' A. Cheyenne. Imperials. Okay, now this system has all Imperials on it. Ibella. That's all Imperials also. This one should have a mix, and it does. A lot of mix, actually. And over here, same thing, quite a bit of a mix of minorities in there. And then Eridanius, minorities. So 3 systems have minorities, including 2 of my biggest, or my 2 biggest. These 3 have minorities. These 2 do not. I'm gonna shut down the protests. That was actually kind of a dicey choice. 91%. 19%. See, we could have revolt over here. I don't know what else I could do. Right there, I can do. Well, that's influence, not. Hmm. %'s pretty bad. 23% also unhappy. Throw that up there. I guess every system should have one of these. %. What do we at? Hit 39% here. Huh. Oh, they have no defense. Yeah, that's right. I had run out of attackers, so that's actually that's me. It's showing I have 0 personnel. That's what they needed to go back for. Okay. Let's send you back to here. Oh, doggone it. I was 1 turn. Okay, I have to reload that, guys.
Desperate acts for desperate times.
We could be allies. All right, we're going to go with shutdown protests, because that's what I picked before. Move all the fleets forward. And in 1 turn, I should be able to relieve these guys. Okay, I need to go through and put this up. Cheyenne. It's science-based, so I don't need any of this stuff. Okay. I need to find the industrial specialization. Was that here? System improvement of industry. I already know it. Okay, so I need to go through and switch you to industrial, and you stay industrial. What's the spin project do? Influence, okay. And then over here, it should be the same thing. Ubella, same thing. What's it doing for me, by the way? Industry per population. And then Cheyenne should be for science. Okay. All right, now we can intern. The Pirate League has been crushed. Though a few scattered fleets may continue their line of work, the galaxy has become a safer and more predictable place to do business. More boring, yes, but more predictable. It seems, however, that the leader of the League was as wily as his reputation indicated, as he has escaped with a small but powerful fleet to continue his briefly interrupted career. We can't have that, can we? So we gotta hunt him. Find and defeat the Pirate League leader's fleet and take his loot for yourself. And we will receive a hero for that if we're able to accomplish it. Okay, move everybody forward. Orbiting fleets will provide a manpower bonus of 34 manpower to this system if it is invaded. 34 doesn't seem like very much. Okay, and it was, I think it was the 3rd Patriots Navy that was the one lacking manpower. Is there a way to check that out? Yeah, 0 of 900. 1K of 1.4K. 300 of 300. Okay, so 3rd Patriots Navy can RTB. I'm trying to learn how to read this tooltip here. I think that current is illustrative of the planet. The system is under siege, which slowly saps its defense, which is represented by the man with the ball there. That's planetary. That little ball is a planet, so planet defense force. Current planet defense force, 0 of 1,050. They're losing 24 per turn. Orbiting fleets will provide a manpower bonus of 34, and I guess that would be an invading force, even though it's the same symbol, to this system if it is invaded. All right, well, with them being at 0, I want to do a temp save. We can delete that. And we'll find out if I'm reading this right. If they're at 0 manpower, that means that we should be able to successfully invade them. Oh, look, we have ships, though. We have to fight first. Decisive victory, so they didn't show us a fight. These guys retreated is what it was. Okay, so now we're going to... Well, it still says we can... No, okay. We're going to invade. Okay, this is all us. They don't have any defense. 0, 0. Also, is there an advance? What can I do here? Details. Bombing damage. Select a ground battle plan. Guerrilla. Or blitz. Well, we probably should go with blitz. But I'm looking for how I can... How do I get tanks involved? Because I have that ability. I have that tech researched. I want to have to learn about that. I don't really see it. I've seen this screen before too, so I know it exists. Alright, let's just fight then. Minor victory. They conscripted people. Okay, what else do we have here? Auto explore. Attack. Military status. That might be something I have to look up online and try and learn about. It was the 5th Savior's Navy, I think. Rename, scrap. I guess I'm gonna have to learn about that one. Oh, here, manage. Troop management. Okay, I don't have air forces yet, but I do have tanks. Let's say 20% of my army are tanks. And then when we get air forces, we'll do 10, anywhere from 10 to 20% there. So that'll be 70, 60% infantry. And we can pay dust to improve these. Dude, that's cool. We have, so our economy is really kicking and it's showing up right here. This is how you get your economy to yield practical results in your military campaigns. I was wondering about that. Oh, I can't afford it, can I? Cannot afford the cost of these modifications, okay. so this is the one that I can't afford because it's a lot of titanium. All right, cool. Oh, I'm glad I learned that. That's neat. Okay, so we will push to turn 149. Population decreasing. And let's now go to Blitz. Let's try watching so we can see the tanks at work. Minor victory. Okay. War momentum is maxed out. All right, they have 7 tanks also, so I might dial back to a bombardment on the next turn. Othro can go back to that. What's this do again? That's science. We might actually want to put that up here. There's nothing here involving hot or cold planets or anything. It's just a flat plus 30 science and plus 2 science per population. I don't think I need this one though, because I don't produce a whole lot here. This is not set up to do as a shipyard. I wonder how I refill. See the I can't mouse over it. You see the heart? That's the health of the fleet, and then underneath that there's the crew size, and I'm at 0 of 1.4k. I'm not quite sure how to get them to refill there. Same thing here, they haven't. And it also says plus 0 per turn. Oh, look, we can fight. Enemy civilians destroyed. Oh, wow, we fired on civvies. Well, you shouldn't have been up here. We're at war. You earned 900 dust. All right. Is it because we're... Oh, am I looking at the wrong place? Hold on, I'm confused. I'm at Amosa. So that's the recharge rate, and there is no recharge because they're in a foreign system. I'm looking at the wrong people. This is the group that's going to be recharging, and they shouldn't be recharging either because they're not at home base yet. Okay, now I know what's going on now. This system is being invaded, so we will end turn. Okay. Research complete. Fleet shielding. Technology stage unlocked in military quadrant. Good. That's so we should be doing more damage now. 76 DPS, man. Population decreasing. We have another battle here. Let's go preemptive bombing because they are still recharging. No, I didn't mean to watch this one. I need to remember to click that off. Well, these guys are pretty resilient. Refuse. Imminent victory. The Alliance Accord of Principled Nations is close to achieving a supremacy victory. Oh, wow. Okay, we had a draw. I'm still kind of thinking about what they just told us, that there's a victory that's imminent. They want to propose a truce? Absolutely not. Let's improve right there. Tercana can... I'm gonna go with this. Okay, what am I gonna look at next? Let's look at influence. I need things that will generate happiness. Approval, is there anything for that? Colonial rights system improvement +5 approval per system level. This is unlocks a system improvement, which I would not be using. I don't see approval in this one. I already know it also, so moving on. Luxuries lottery. +5 approval per luxury. That's a system improvement. Okay. Well, looks like I'm not going to get a lot of help there. Allows you to create and join an alliance. Exchange all resources and technologies and sign science agreements. Improves actions to influence election results. And allows me to colonize toxic. I kind of need that, so let's grab that. Interspecies HR +40 influence per system. That's the culture center. Can only be built once per empire. Okay. Let's grab that. And that'll take us 12 turns, so we'll just stop it right there. Okay. What does this mean? Oh, it means that we're currently invading. Okay. Fight. Keep... Alright. Minor victory, okay. Protect system. Plus 30% defending troops' health, negative 25% pop death, and negative 25% improvement destruction. You discovered the planet Konomi, home of St. Quiver. The home planet of the Vidyani was a poor yet temperate world, and the fragility of its environment meant it was soon depleted. As a result, the Vidyani were driven into space by necessity, and already have a long history as a shipbound people. Though their civilization is now tied to their arcs, their planet of origin remains a powerful symbol both as a lesson in ecology and as a memory of the weak and grotesque forms they had before virtual technology allowed them to evolve beyond that. Population lost. And we can put this back up. Okay. Oh, wow. The center of the galaxy is being uncovered for me, I guess. Doing good on growth and on dust, as well as influence. We just need more planets now. I'll be able to colonize these 2 toxics here in a little while, in 4 turns. Okay, let's click off of watch and just attack. Minor victory. All right, keep it coming. And it looks like we can attack surrounding fleets. This will be a bit of a fight. Dang, oh, they retreated. Okay. Huh. In turn. Fight. Decisive victory that time. Following a hack, your communication channels are severely jammed, and all attempts at coordinating your forces on the front are blocked. Technicians assure you service will resume shortly, although it will be too late for this battle. So somebody hacked them. It wasn't me, and I forgot about hacking. And I could have been doing that. So I'll remember that for the next one, hopefully. And we have captured the system. Okay, we're just gonna occupy. Yeah, we should just occupy, I think. Amosa has been captured. You have gained control of Amosa and will suffer a decreasing penalty corresponding to the system's ownership. Alright, let's take a look at it. We have two Mediterraneans and an Ash. Riftborn. The Riftborn population is under us now. That's actually not ideal because we're looking for more space for our own people. That's something you can do on Stellaris too that I don't see available here. In Stellaris, you can purge a population. Right click. Nope. Okay, let's do a system scan. This system seems to be strong in industry. Let's see if looking at the planets that adds up. Looking at the base. Yeah, it's high in industry. High in industry. High in industry, okay. Guess we might as well send you to industrial as well. Actually, I have so much industry now, I'm wondering if maybe I can afford to at least put one of them to a spin project. Study encounter. But this looks like it could be good for food as well. +5 per hot and +5 per planet. So you're looking at, because all three are hot, we're looking at +30 food there. And then this one, +2 per pop, +10 per luxury, and +10% overall. This is a luxury. This is a second luxury. And we have other anomalies here that can be looked at. I'm going to throw all of those up. It'll take 5 turns. Okay. I want to keep my Navy forward deployed, I think. That's the first time I've ever taken a system. So I've advanced in this game. Me personally, as like my knowledge base has advanced. We can send the exploration vessel down to maybe get some of these curiosities. I don't know if they'll arrive in time. I think I can get rid of this colony ship. Seems like most systems have been settled. So if we're going to get new systems at this point, outside of this one here, which I think is a waste, it's going to be by taking things over. Okay, my score is now up to 787. I'm ahead of 1, 2. I'm still just ahead of 2 people. Expedition successful. We got influence. A threat of discontent has been growing in the population as some voters believe the galaxy is even more dangerous than it appears. You are under pressure to turn your policies and investments to more military uses. All right.
It is in the spirit of mutual self-appreciation that Horatio
they want to do a trade agreement. We accept. Lodestone system discovered. Sirius. The Defender team has set foot on Sirius. The galaxy status quo is asserting itself. See, we have this bar filling up here. I'm not quite sure what that means. They are mutinous here because we recently took them over. It might be helpful to have a governor, but how do I hire? Hero unlock progress and hero class probability. I might not have that tech unlocked. No, I do, I guess. I think there was something in here that allowed me to get a building that lets me recruit heroes. Oh, wait a minute. It might be over in Marketplace. Oh yeah, currently locked due to Academy final request. Okay. Okay, that's understandable. So I guess we can push forward. We'll try and get to turn 160 tonight. These were all systems, yeah. Yes. Vox Populi, that's a system. On fleet, 20% hull plating absorption. I would like to have that. Plus 40% manpower refill rate on fleet. That's also nice. But I'll go with this first. This also is going to be really good. Okay. Oh. Back. Okay. Gained control over the constellation Apos. You have gained control of the constellation Apos. The effect will be applied to your colonies inside the constellation. Plus 15% influence on colonized system. Well, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, APOS actually is a long ways away from us, so it must be because of my allies. My constellation is Serpens, and I think I need more of it to gain control, and then I'll get plus 15% dust. Maybe this has to do with influence expansion, because they still have influence here, and I've only recently taken this system over. Move everybody. You guys are refilled on manpower, so you can come back down here. And that should be all of my fleets. Oh, there's the pirates. I should have gone after them. (1,245) offensive capability, 936 defense. And I dwarf them. Okay, well then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build us another fleet. And that'll be done in 4 turns, and then they can pursue these guys. Hawkeye's fleet status. A full suite of thermal radiation and neutrino detectors means even level 3 cloaked ships can be detected. Okay. Alrighty then, pressing on to turn 156.
Feel free to anger us. Feel. Do you enjoy proposals made with a blade?
Okay. Move everyone. I wonder what this bar here means. Trial by Fire Part 3. The artillery officer has been convicted. He sits in a prison facility nicknamed the Reaper's Penthouse as his lawyers file petition after petition for his freedom. The minor factions in your empire live in a permanent state of fury. Things can't seem to get any worse, but somehow they do. An intergalactically renowned journalist named Zolia Emily publishes an intrepid report damning your entire government and exposing the real traitor as an admiral who the officer consulted on the reports. Emily's work rocks the empire, ironically making allies out of the minor factions and their former enemies. Though the officer is happy to have his name cleared, there will be a price to pay for your administration's bumbling efforts. Reap what you sow. -10 influence on systems on empire and increases political ideology. Honestly, that doesn't seem too... okay. Your attempts to use strong-arm politics to force the issue have spectacularly backfired. Distrust of you and your government's increasingly militaristic outlook has never been higher, and the pacifists in your empire have gained a significant boost. Healing these divisions will take time. All right.
Feel free to anger us.
And anti-hero with 1,000 faces. Objective achieved. Kappa did the heavy lifting. Baharis helped some. Intercept the photobomber ship. What's a reanimator? Holy smokes. Though this factory does not really bring the dead back to life, it does provide highly advanced exoskeletons and neural implants that permit the retired, infirm, and elderly to join active duty on the same performance level as their younger peers. That's slightly nauseating and horrific. I don't know. That's just my initial impulse off of that, but I guess if they would want to, that's a plus. I don't know. Huh. All right, well, but we're going to get manpower capacity, so that's good. Oh, if we are the ones to intercept the photobomber ship, that is. Objective failed. Okay. Nebular clouds have been discovered. Lodestone system discovered. Rejuvenation fields discovered. All of this is happening because of my alliance with the Horatio, I assume. The trade pact that we made, maybe? Okay, so this event has come to an end. We're on to phase 3 of that one, I believe. Okay, move everybody forward. And end turn. How are we looking here now? We're at 20%. So things are getting a little bit better. If you're industry based, let's go with that. Do I have a system improvement? We can put a trade company up. I guess we might as well do that. We're gonna want big data shipyards. How are we doing on science here? Maybe I can throw that up too. And definitely we're a border system, so we want that. So that, heck, throw everything at it, I guess. Just about. All of that will be done in 7 turns. 50% of the galaxy's been explored. Okay, where's my Pathfinder? Pathfinder right here. And I guess I was wrong. There's nothing here that I can explore. Oh, it's all been... Somebody else, I think, explored it. One of these ships that came in here. Okay, so let's grab our Navy here and... Oh, there's no attacking, huh? So I guess they're not in the system yet. I'm not sure why we can't attack them. Alright, but I do know that I want to take... Let's say... Not yet. I need to wait for these guys to arrive. Okay. I'm wanting to move a contingency of my Navy down to here. What is going on here? The system is under siege. By who? Oh, by Horatio. Well, cool. Then we'll move on to Nakar, I guess. So, because we're still at war with these guys, right? Shouldn't it show me some kind of a symbol? Maybe it was diplomacy scan. No. Wait. There we go. Yeah, we're still at war. Okay. So nothing auto-ended or anything. All right, moving to turn 159.
Feel free to anger us.
By my cloth, your actions deserve the...
Hey, population gained finally. I've been waiting for that to happen. Okay, Terracana can move to public 3D. And also, let's see, let's move fleets forward. They're actually one turn out. Over here, we can turn them into a fleet and see if we can go after these guys. Can I? I guess I can't attack them. I'm going to put them into a defensive formation then, so that if these guys come in, we'll get them. Okay. And then push to 160. Okay, we need to open up our text screen. And, let's see, I was wanting to kind of make a push in the influence areas. What do you do? What the deuce? Blockaded routes, blockade on Scythe. One of your trade routes is being blockaded, but I don't have any lost income. Okay. What is this? Super light content systems. If citizens can already travel faster than light, why not news, views, and entertainment? Super light content systems are guaranteed to fill the galaxy's airwaves with the finest opinions and amusements. Yours. All right, we can, it unlocks a planetary specialization, and then influence conversion allows absorption of systems within your empire's influence area over time. Whoa. Only usable if you're at Cold War or peace with the other empire. That's neat. Cold War or peace. Does that work on allies then also? That's pretty nifty. I'm gonna grab that. Citadel basic upgrade. Allows the Citadel to fire one round of blast effect battery per phase in space battles. And it cannot be targeted. System shield. And system battery. Sure. Cultural and verdicts. Well-being foundation. Oh, look at that. Plus 25 approval. Oh, that's a system improvement. Culture unshock. Overcolonization approval. Plus 2 systems occupied before triggering expansion disapproval on Empire. Let's click that. Perfect negotiations. This is all really increasing the pacifist political party, though. I don't know if I want to do that. Body Language Institute. Let's just stop at these two for right now. What else? Let's look at Empire. Empire approval, 62% content. It used to show me about colonization. Oh, here we go. 6 of 9. Your current number of colonized star systems and the max over which you will begin to get an empire-wide approval penalty. So we still have 3 more systems we could take. Okay. Let's bring this up. Nebular clouds discovered. Pop lost. Okay, we are building here, and we're up to 39% approval. What are you guys good at? Political opinion industrialists. You don't seem to have any preferences for planets, so I'm going to move some over there. That leaves more room for maybe Imperials to show up over here. Okay, tell my Navy to move. I think I can get rid of my scout ship. Okay. Can we combine these guys? No, because the Academy won't merge. What about these guys? Merge them. I thought I had a second Wolf's Head. Where's that guy at? Oh, they're both in here. Here, separate that guy. And this Navy right here can combine with the 5th. And that 12 of 18 Navy is who I'm going to send over to Nakar. I'm thinking that when this circle fills up, my influence bubble will begin to expand, but I don't know for sure. Maybe this is a visual of my construction queue or something like that, something to that effect. All right, well, that's 160. Let's go ahead and save it. And that'll conclude tonight's episode. YouTube 7. It's a cool game. I've enjoyed it so far. I do want to restart and try to apply some of my lessons learned, but for as long as this game's working, I want to stick with it because I'm learning new stuff. All right, well, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to sign off and probably be on tomorrow night, but I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see you later.